Today we're going to do a video with Miss Miller, Golden Retriever puppy. She is, 12 weeks now. We're going to go over flirt pole. Flirt pole is a great way to exercise your dogs. It's also a great way to get dogs interested in playing with a toy with you. I often get clients who say their dogs won't play with anything or anything of that sort. The flirt pole, the reason why it's so popular is you cook like any kind of toy at the end. This is from Clean Run. It's one of those rabbit toys. And it's a bullwhip. And I can have it a distance away from me, making sure dogs are comfortable because getting really close is a lot of pressure. Also, I can make it alive like a rabbit, right? And here she comes. So what I like to start with the flirt pole, I don't like to add a whole lot of rules in the beginning. I just pretty much want to start cueing the dog. Do you want to play? This is going to start equaling, if I could talk and not swallow 500 gnats, equaling a dopamine dump when you ask your dog as they get older, meaning it's going to actually tell them what's coming next, which is a game, which is going to create excitement, things of that sort. So you're really conditioning the dog to start liking to play with you, all right? So that is pretty much the only rule I have when I first introduce a flirt pole with a dog who either has no history of play or doesn't like to play, all right? At the end, I say all done, just to start cueing when we're done, but I do let the dog carry the toy home. All right, so let's do a demonstration as she's eating feathers on the ground. Miller, you ready to play? Miller, you ready to play? Okay. You see how she doesn't know what that means yet? But I can go ahead and start teaching her like, hey, that means we're gonna start playing in a game. So notice I popped it to keep it alive. She's using her paws. But I'm not being super hard. Of course, I could take this away from the puppy. But think about any game you ever played. If you're a sport person, I grew up playing basketball. If we always played against a team that just pummeled us, I really was kind of going in there half defeated, right? So I want to build confidence in the dog, but I want to be challenging enough. So now think of the opposite. If you're a team that always pummeled another team, you're kind of bored and don't want to engage. So I just want to make it challenging enough to keep her entertained. Oh, super. Get it. So she doesn't quite know what to do when she gets to the toy. Super. She uses more of her paw versus her mouth. There's some mouth. Super. Good girl. And notice I'm cheering on when she does something correct. Get it. Oh, super. Nice. Again, I'm being a challenge, but not being too rough. This is, again, the first time she's ever played with me. I want to build motivation, drive, and really addiction to the game. Super. Notice I'm keeping the line tight and I'm kind of popping. This keeps the toy alive, meaning they're not going to get bored with it. Now watch as soon as I stop popping and let it loose. She's going to get mouthy. And I can steal there. All right? So to keep it alive, I keep tension and little pops on it. Oh, super. Get it. Oh, get it. Get it. Oh. Oh, you better get it. Oh. There you go. Super. Nice, Miller. Get it. Oh, you're so strong. Get it. Oh. And just little efforts of pulling, I'm rewarding. Notice I'm kind of creating space. In the beginning, I was up in her space. She pulls, I back away just to kind of give her some reinforcement. Hey, that's how you win the game. Get it. Oh, nice, Miller. Good girl. Nice. Oh, super. Now, say I had a little bit more fearful dog. You probably can't get right up on them at first. You have to build that confidence at a distance. Notice I'm kind of just checking. Oh, I'm checking the space to see what she's comfortable with. If the dog spits it out anytime you get too close, that means they're not comfortable with you being in their space. Oh, nice, Miller. Super. Oh, very good. Oh, we're getting tired. Get it. Oh. Another thing when you're playing with puppies, don't yank their teeth out. You yank their teeth out, okay, you pop really hard and fling out a puppy tooth, It's very uncomfortable, it is painful, and you're gonna teach your dog to not wanna play with you. So I can tell she's getting tired because she's spitting out the toy a lot, she's getting it, but then she's kind of letting go. So I'm gonna let her win, and I'm just gonna be part of it. Good girl. And when she starts shredding it, I'm gonna say all done, and I call it, all right? And then we'll go home. Good girl. All right, all done. And all done means pretty much if I had a leash, I would take her home. What I'm gonna do is let her carry the toy home, all right?